Okay, so what are the next steps? What does all this mean? I think that was all just background to say, number one, if we want to create drugs, we need to know something very important. How do we design the drug to the right molecule or pathway in the cell? And what I've already sort of talked about is there's evidence to support both, either a toxic accumulation or a loss of function. And that, again, studies that have enhanced Notch3 signaling can actually improve the smooth muscle cell vitality. So what do we need to know? We need to know how do all CADASIL-causing Notch3 mutations impact the function and the binding of the protein to other proteins. Number two, we want to explore the utility of modulating Notch3 function in other small vessel diseases. So if this works in CADASIL, is it going to be applicable more broadly? Can we help other people? And so for that, we need to know, and again, because they share so many features, and for that, we need to identify people with small vessel disease who have abnormal Notch protein profiles, and then they might be the right ones that you give them the Notch medicine to. So this is sort of like a towards precision medicine thing. Can you take someone in the clinic that has a stroke, take a little example of their skin, and then assay their sample and find out if they act like they would respond well to Notch3 boosting. So what we need to know is, what is the spectrum of Notch3 function among people of all types of stroke diseases? And then lastly, we need to know what regions of the protein are particularly important, right? Is it all or not? So we need a systematic investigation of each small building block of the protein, which can then tell us which region is particularly important in causing disease. So we can screen individuals who may have also small vessel disease and then more intelligently interpret their Notch3 variant. They look like they have CADASIL. Let's take a look at how their Notch3 is functioning. This really seems like it's CADASIL. And that's important because it's important for therapies, but it's also important because they've got to tell their kids if their kids are at 50-50 risk of inheriting something that can manifest in stroke. So we need to know what are the functional consequences of Notch3 changes at every position across the protein.